disadvantages of newspaper advertising. Correct? So can anybody list what are the disadvantages of newspaper advertising when it comes to external source of recruitment? Any one?
So it may be expensive for the company
Okay,
to.
Sarika is mentioning it will be expenditure for the company, right? Okay,
Yes, sir.
only one ma, only one. One student, only one. Yeah, any Saukya Belawadi. Yes, ma. Speak.
Sir,
Saukya.
poor quality of image and printing, sir.
Poor quality. Okay. Fantastic. Let me summarize all that and I'll explain to you. Okay. Next, Vani want to tell something. Good, Saukya.
It consumes because they have post in the newspaper. Then the aspirant want to see that, and they have to apply. It's more.
Vani, it was not clear, ma. Once again, can you repeat? What was your point? Clearly, sit in one place and speak. Do not move here and there, okay?
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
speak.
So company has to advertise in a newspaper. Then it will take 1 to 2 days for the aspirant to see that they have to apply. So it takes more time.
Okay, so it is time consuming according to you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, fantastic. Kindly mute your audio. Then Shivraj Toragal, you want to speak?
Yes, sir.
Please tell Shivraj.
No control over ad placement, sir.
Please elaborate on that, Shivraj.
No control over ad placement, sir.
No, you please elaborate on that. What
Okay,
you just
okay.
uh,
Okay, sir. Oftentimes, newspaper won't guarantee premium placement on any given page, sir. That can be a problem if your competitive advertises in the same space, sir.
Okay, very good, very good. Any other student want to contribute on these lines, or shall I summarize? Any other student feels that, sir, these are some of the disadvantages of newspaper ad or putting an ad in the newspaper. Any other
So
point
you
you
might
have?
not
Yeah,
catch the
Ayushi?
attention of your readers because on an average only people read only for 8 minutes.
Hmm.
So you might
Okay,
not get the attention of your reader.
fantastic. Okay, 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 good, very good. Oh, that means,
So,
yeah, who is this?
so it's Padmaja.
Padmaja, please tell.
So the newspaper life is short, sir. Because if
Come
from
again?
that the,
It was not clear, ma. Come
the
again?
shelf life of newspaper is less.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay, thank you so much for all your inputs. Let me summarize the disadvantages of newspaper ad. The first one, as already someone mentioned, price. See, purchasing an advert that is of a decent size and which will be placed in a distinctive or an attractive or a good position within the job section can be particularly very expensive, students. The ads are concerned putting an ad in the newspaper, that too proper visibility should be there. That means it is very expensive. And one more point is, the larger the ad and the more prominent the position of the ad, the higher the price will be. Correct? So this is the first disadvantage of newspaper ad. And the second one, also someone mentioned, sir, competition. So it is likely your job advert will be placed within the job section inside of the newspaper, and as such it will have to compete with all other ads that are around it. Correct? So there are so many ads around it, so your ad will be competing with all those ads. That is the second disadvantage. And the third one would be popularity. Popularity means what? With the growing trend of social media recruitment, a vast majority of job seekers are using social media and other online sources to locate the jobs. So not only are online sources free to use, but they have new job opportunities. That means day-wise updation will be there. right? Day wise updation will be there, right? So what exactly is the demand in the market, whether it is for human resource jobs which are there in the market now, or marketing jobs which are there in the market, or finance jobs, or operation, or total quality management, or supply chain management. So we will be getting the updates day by day. So which company is hiring what, right? So that is possible only using the online platform, but it is not possible in case of newspaper ad. Then audience, the fourth disadvantage. See, although you can target certain groups who are active in particular industries by advertising in industry related papers, you cannot target the exact type of candidates you required. This means you may reach many skilled candidates, but you may have no more than 1 year of relevant experience. When ideally you need someone with at least 5 years of experience. That means target certain groups. Although you can target certain groups, students who are active in particular industries by advertising in industry related newspapers, you cannot target the exact type of candidates you required. Then the fifth one, someone mentioned, sir, poor quality. See, oftentimes the print can be faded and the photo reproduction can be of poor quality and restricted in terms of creativity. So essentially your advert must comply with the standard format of the newspaper. Then Padmaja mentioned, no? Sir, short shelf life. So most job adverts that are purchased will be valid for a relatively short period of time. Sometimes 1 week, sometimes 1 month. This means that maintaining your job advert in a paper can be costly. Correct? So these are some of the major advantages and disadvantages of newspaper advertisements. Now we will understand the second method, that is called as internet. Where is our internet? 1 minute. Okay. That is the second method, that is source of external recruitment, is internet. See, due to faster means of information technology, the management of most companies prefer online recruitment, also called as e-recruitment or internet recruitment. It helps in keeping a record of job seekers and is very popular among them, as it quickly receives their resumes and reviews them. And the response is sent through email. The whole scenario has changed in the past 10 years, as companies either use their websites to upload the information regarding the vacancies, or they partner with any other job portals to do the same. Correct? So this process has made the work of job seekers as well as their recruiters hassle-free. So thus, e-recruitment offers a scientific web solution through internet facility and presents a step-by-step process from the beginning to the end. It even notifies about available vacancies, online application form, e-payment of fees, office process, and a link between an employer and an employee, which helps a lot in finding and recruiting a suitable pool of talent or potential candidates. Even students, I'm telling you one more thing. When you are placed in an organization, even the verification mail will come to the colleges. See, if you are placed in a reputed company, I'll show you one small mail which I've got recently. So directly I'll go to my mail inbox and I'll show you. A company has sent a verification mail. In fact, every year for all the students, see, how do they get the verification information? You will be putting in the reference, right? Your principal name or your HOD name with the email ID and mobile number. I'll show you, wait. So all can see my mail. Now just
Yes,
see
sir.
here. Recently I have received a mail from a company, a verification mail from the company. So even all the process, see qualification, okay, qualification check. So you can see the screen, students.
Yes, sir.
Okay, see there, education verification. The candidate name they have mentioned, Mayur M. Pawar. So Jain College of Engineering. This company has not sent me. They have outsourced this job, that is the verification job, to a third party, authobridge.co.in. See, they have mentioned, dear sir or madam, this is in reference with the request mail sent in lay of education verification of Mayur M. Pawar. I would appreciate if you could spare some time from your busy schedule to verify the below mentioned candidate. So directly a mail from the third party with the company has outsourced, with the candidate has put in his reference that I know Rohit Raj, that he is HOD of MBA department. So the company will send one verification. So I need to verify all the fields here, candidate name along with his registration number, the passing year, course is concerned, be electronics and communication, backlogs, everything. And they have even sent me all the marks cards also. You can see here, the 7 attachments are there. Correct? So today everything will be happening through online, even the verification. And sometimes they even call us, sir, whether you know this particular candidate, how was the behavior? So we want few information from you. So they will be asking us questions and we need to reply for that, telling that yes, I know. So what I was showing to all of you is, this internet is concerned, it has made this life very easy. It has made this recruitment also very easy process, right? So due to a faster means of information technology, the management of most companies prefer online recruitment, also called as e-recruitment or internet recruitment. Why? Because it helps in keeping a record of job seekers and is very popular among them, as it is quickly receives their resumes and reviews them, and response is sent through email. And which are the different e-recruiting methods? Please understand, what we are studying now is the second type, that is second source of external recruitment, that is called as internet. In this, we are discussing e-recruiting methods. The first one is called job boards. Job boards. See, these sites are searched by the probable job seekers, and they find all the details related to the particular job of a particular company, such as number of vacancies. So certain job boards are designed to recruit specific skilled candidates. Job boards get a large number of responses by the job seekers. Then the second method is employer websites. See, these are the sites developed either by a company or by a recruiting manager of various companies. So according to the recruiters network, it has 98 prominent recruiters, about 45% of whom belong to the Fortune 500 companies. It selects the most talented and qualified job seekers and thus saves the time and energy of the recruiters. So what we are discussing now, we are discussing e-recruiting methods. The third one is called professional websites. See, these sites cater to the need of skilled professional and specify certain criteria related to their job. For example, for human resource jobs, one has to visit the related website. Some professional institutions have their own specific websites. Such websites are much more efficient, time and effort saving, because these are specially designed for specific skilled candidates do apply for such jobs, and thus saving time and energy of recruiters. Students, one more information is, suppose if someone is applying for a job outside India, so even you can do that now. Sitting in your hometown, you can apply for a job, outside India or any other country or any other location in the world. Correct? Then even one more popular method of e-recruiting is virtual job fair. Now this has become very popular because of this COVID. The offline job fair has lost its charm or importance. So what companies or the consultancies are planning is virtual job fair. So this is an online recruiting method which is used by recruiting managers of different companies, which may sometimes be a single person or a team of recruiters. So an online job fair may be organized by a company interconnecting different colleges through a computer network. So such process enables students to send their resume online 24 hours and 7 days in a week. And even it makes available to them a plethora of opportunities to the talented students. The recruiters also get an idea of skilled persons available to them, and it helps them to select the best one quickly and easily. It even benefits both the employers and the candidates in a time-saving way, and thus helping each other. Then students, very important, the fifth method. The first one was job boards. The second one was employer websites. The third one was professional websites. The fourth one was virtual job fair. And the fifth one is weblogs. WEBLOGS, weblogs. See, weblogs or blogs offer more online options while searching for some information and thus changing the people's preference. See, Google or blog search engine like technorati.com are popularly used. The process is quite easy, as one has to simply use key phrases like sales jobs. The blogs help a lot in searching them fully by making available to the public a number of websites like salesjob.com or defensejobs.com. Correct? Say, for example, I want to search. Please see the slide here, students. I want to search something related to HR jobs. So what I do, HR jobs. Specifically, I can type, right? Search HR jobs. See, online human resources jobs. HR jobs, employment job vacancies, Naukri.com. 12,000 plus human resource jobs in India, that is LinkedIn. Human resource jobs vacancies 2020. Or if you want to search company specific HR jobs in see students job opportunities at Wipro. So work with us. You are directly going to the page of Wipro and you are searching HR jobs in their particular website which they have posted, which is again one of the source of external recruitment, right? See, you can even select company wise, try country. So which location you're looking for? India, 646 posting are there, right? And you can even select city wise. Which city? So Bengaluru 249 jobs, Hyderabad 102, Pune 86, Chennai 64, Gurgaon 36. You can see there everything. So I'll select Bengaluru. Since we are in the Karnataka state, for just an example, I'm which province already. See, you will be getting all the jobs in the Bengaluru region, which was, see here, the latest one. The latest one, you can see my cursor here, okay? You can apply it online. You can upload your resume also. So what I did, I directly went to the company's website and I am in their career page. And if my interest or my credentials matches with their requirement, then I can apply it online itself. Then if the company's software or the company's HR feel that this particular resume matches with their requirement, then they'll be sending a mail that you have been shortlisted or you have been selected. So we want to do a final round of interview with you. So today, everything is managed online, correct? Now, what we are studying now, e-recruiting methods. Now, what are the benefits of e-recruitment? Can anybody tell me after understanding? Just points you can make out. What are the benefits of e-recruiting?
Saves time.
Yeah, Tanvi. It saves
Hello?
time. Yes, very good.
Yeah, so it saves time.
It saves time even from the
So it
company's
is
point of view
cost
as well as from the candidate's point of view. Correct, Tanvi?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you can mute your audio. Yes. Next,
So it is cost effective.
cost effective. Perfect. Let me ask someone who, yeah, Mr. Kedar. Any one advantage of this or benefit of e-recruitment? Mr. Kedar, good morning.
Very good morning, sir.
Yeah. What do you feel according to you? Any one benefit can you list? Tanvi told,
Advertised in large base, sir.
come again, Kedar.
It can be advertised in large base.
Okay, the moment we put an ad in our company, so it will cover a larger area, so that larger crowd can see my ad. Correct. Okay, very good, Kedar. Any other student has got from their point of view to express something? Yes, Sandra. Good morning, Sandra. You should be very active. Don't keep your device and go here and there. Huh? Yes, Sia Parab. Sia Parab, good morning. I'm asking you, what are the benefits of e-recruitment from your point of view? Sia Parab, good morning. Okay. Yeah. Good morning. Okay. Any other student, volunteers, you want to tell anything? E-recruitment benefits. Tanvi told, sir, we can save the time. Kedar told, sir, we can cover the large crowd. Okay, let me explain then. So the first one, as Sanvi mentioned, cost. See, a primary advantage is that it helps employers to save money through internet recruiting, as another recruiting methods such as newspaper advertising, employment agencies, and search firms are costly when compared to e-recruitment. It does not cost much to post a job opening on a job board like those available at the websites, like Monster or Naukri, and these websites are visited by literally millions of people a year. So it reduces dependency on the recruitment agencies or other middlemen. Then time is concerned. So internet recruiting also can save the considerable time. Correct? So applicants can respond quickly to job postings by sending emails rather than using snail mail. So recruiters can respond to qualified candidates more quickly and establish times for interviews or request additional candidate information. Then Mr. Kedar mentioned reach of the targeted population. See, on the internet, jobs are posted globally. So potential applicants in different geographic areas and countries can view job openings posted on the internet. Thus, an expanded pool of applicants can be generated using internet recruiting. Then see the convenience, the fourth benefit of e-recruitment, students. That is, e-recruitment makes recruiting very efficient and eliminates much of the paperwork and many of the more tedious paper-based process involved in recruitment. Then generates qualitative talent pool. See, it helps in generating talent pool for future vacancies and a database for research policy formulation. Correct? So these are some of the benefits of e-recruitment. Next, what are the limitations of e-recruitment? So limitations could be like quality. That is, in getting broader exposure, employers also may get more unqualified applicants, right? Some of them can simply apply to the job online. If there is a vacancy, I apply. If there is a vacancy, I apply. Keep on applying. Right? So then the second limitation could be creates additional work. See, HR recruiters find that internet recruiting creates additional work for HR staff members. More resumes must be reviewed. More emails need to be dealt with. And expensive specialized software may be needed to track the increased number of applicants resulting from many internet recruiting efforts. Then limited access. See, another issue with internet recruiting is that some applicants may have limited internet access, especially individuals from lower socio-economic groups and from certain racial or ethnic minority groups. So consequently, employers using internet recruiting may not be reaching as diverse a recruitment pool as might be desired. Correct? Then privacy. See, privacy is another potential disadvantage with internet recruiting. See, when one wants to share the information gleaned from people who apply to job boards or even company websites has become common. But information sharing is being done in ways that might violate discrimination and credit reporting laws. Or your complete information can be hacked by a third party. And they might even misuse the information which is happening presently, right? So these are some of the limitations of e-recruitment. So till here, everyone has understood? I will stop the
Yes,
session
sir.
here. Till here, everyone has understood, or any doubts you can ask. So today, what all we have discussed, students? So today, we have understood the meaning of external hiring. Then we even understood only two types of sources of external recruitment in detail. That is advertisement in newspaper as well as internet. Then in my next session, we will be understanding the various other sources of external recruitment. Okay, no other, any other queries, students?
No, sir.
Okay. Okay, thank you so much for your patience listening. I'll be ending the class, okay? Have a great day, students, to all of you. Bye-bye, take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.